It's Amanda. Just as I was driving to come and pick my kids up from school today, I remembered John 10:10 and what happened to me a few weeks ago, and I thought, you know what, I must share this with you. So John 10:10 says that the devil's come to kill, to steal, and destroy. You know, it's one of those scriptures that you read and you know, but personally, I'd never really grasped in terms of the devil comes to steal. What does that mean? How can the devil steal from me? You know, I think about stealing in terms of stealing money, stealing goods, you know, bank robberies and that kind of thing. But in terms of the devil stealing from me, it's just something that I've never really been able to get my finger on or understand. Let me use that word. I've never really been able to understand until a few weeks ago when I had a revelation. So what happened was I had planned what should have been an ideal evening. I'd sorted the kids out, you know, getting ready for bed, and I thought to myself, I would make a cup of tea, I would pick up my Bible, and I would just sit down and spend the next few hours before bedtime just reading and praying and making notes and, you know, just getting into the Word. That's what I planned to do. And then made my tea, sat down in bed, picked up my Bible. Then I remembered something that I wanted to share on Facebook. So I said, oh, I'll just pick my phone up quickly and I'll type this message on Facebook. And I did. I typed the message up. It wasn't flowing the way I wanted it to flow. And before I knew it, I had spent 20 or 30 minutes trying to correct just a few lines. And then I did that. And then I noticed that there was some notifications waiting for me to read. And so I did that and I responded to some comments. And then I thought to myself, oh, let me just, you know, see what's going on Facebook and this, that, and the other. And maybe about an hour or two later, okay, maybe about 2 or 3 hours later, to be honest, I picked up a book, not the Bible. I just picked up a book that was by my bedside and I started reading. And as I was reading the book, I can't even remember what I was reading, but it said something about the devil would steal your time. I sat there and I realized how I had this good plan, and without even knowing, 3 hours of my time just was stolen from me. You know, literally God said to me, the devil is just stealing your time. You know, the thing with time is that it's one of the most precious things that we can have because it's irreplaceable. You can never get time back. And what was even more annoying was the fact that I was so deceived, but I didn't even know I was being deceived. You see what the devil does? He's clever. He would never ever steal from you in a way that is so obvious. I was on Facebook, I was typing up a message. That was a good thing. I was responding to comments and, you know, messages that had been left for me. That was a good thing. I wasn't doing anything wrong. And so what I realized was that the devil will deceive you with things that are good things, but are not necessarily God things, because that's not God's plan for you at that particular time. And so when you even think about deception, it's not always so obvious because he doesn't deceive you with bad things. Do you know that if evil was so apparent, a lot of people would run? But no, sometimes he comes to you like your best friend. He'll come to you like a phone call. He'll come to you like something that's important to be done. But all the time, his agenda is to steal your time, is to steal your emotions, is to steal your concentration. And I just thought, you know what? I've never, ever, ever understood how the devil steals until I realized what had happened to me. And I thought it was important to share that with you. So there's two other ways he comes to kill and he comes to destroy. And maybe in another video I will talk about those other two. But, you know, just be really careful about how you spend your time and the things that you do, because the devil, he's coming to steal from you, but in a very clever way. Take care now. Bye.